let's talk about the RFID tags we have coming. So what we're going to enable here is on a member's profile. If I go in here and I'll go into the same member, like you see, there's a reference tag there, a reference code. We're going to allow you to add a barcode or an RFID tag or QR code, whichever you'd like to use, similar to on a piece of equipment, but to a member. And that will mean you'll be able to take, I've actually got some samples here. Let me pull it out. Okay, so I'll let the camera focus on one. Okay, so these are RFID stickers. Now, they've got a QR code on them as well, but that's just as a backup in case you can't scan. So you'll be able to stick one of these stickers on the back of your ID card, on your helmet. You could stick it wherever you want. And all you have to do is, tap your phone off that. So tap it off, and it will immediately bring up the member's action menu, like you're looking at. And from then you can take action, such as see their qualifications, see what groups they're in, see what schedule they have. Okay, so I can see this guy's meant to be an AD training that he hasn't accepted yet. Okay, so this is, it's really good. So the member walks in with their ID card, you can tap it, or if they're wearing a helmet or something like that, you could tap that with the phone and it will bring up this action menu. And we're going to build this out as we go with more and more functionality. So I don't know what we'll call it yet, tap and go, or helmet bop was a working title, but I don't think that's going to make it through.
And Robin, do you see, if there's like a training exercise or something and people show up to it, do you see people maybe scanning the code at that point to confirm their attendance? Or is it more just kind of to look at their profile?
Yeah, I do. So what I see this doing effectively, we're kind of, there's two different pieces. So one is attendance records for training, and I think that this app will provide that scan, and then you can say confirm yourself attending that activity. But the other piece people are looking for is an incident check-in and check-out. Now that'll be through incident management rather than this. But I really like that concept. I mean, it's nearly like an evidence I was there, so they can be scanned or scan. Yeah, 100%. And it should be quick to collect up all the RFID tags who are present. There's a question in here from Andrew. Andrew says, will the RFID tags work with both mobile ecosystems without additional hardware? Yep. So we're making it compatible with both. So it'll be iOS and Android. You won't need any hardware if your phone supports an RFID tag reader. So both of the most recent versions of those phones, I should say most recent iPhones do, and it depends on your Android phone, but most of those, Android operating system has had that built in for a long time. I may actually be able to share a little bit more here. Let me see if I can pull up some other mock-ups just for the discussion. Yeah, so let's show this. So this is it's always fun to show people kind of how we go through the design process and things. So this is our mock-ups tool that we use. And we often work either with customers directly on screen like this, or Maria and myself or our engineers, and we're kind of looking at what are we going to build here. So for example, what you'll do is you'll hit some sort of button, which will be a tap button. I'm going to scan something. It'll say, hold your phone near the member, and you'll be able to scan. Same, you might have a barcode button if you set that, so there'll be a settings option. So just show you'll be able to set what type of scanning hardware you're going to use. And you'll see you can scan a barcode. You'll also be able to do things like press associate a tag with a member or associate a barcode with a member. And then that'll link them up. So that is sort of the direction we're going. So you can see here, associated tag. So this is how we step through that design process. Thanks to Thierry coming in here with a little more info, which is as far as he knows, generally speaking, any phone that has touchless payments, e.g. Google Pay, Apple Pay, etc., should have that NFC hardware. Yeah, that's my understanding. It should be good for everyone. So glad we can continue to take questions for this as we go, and we can come back to the topic. But I think at this point we might jump. Mairead, you've got you were going to look at the equipment management piece.
Yes.
I think.
Let me just get my.
There's a few questions while you're doing that. So you work away on if you share, and I'll bring it up once you're ready. So will admins be able to qualify members to the app? Yes, eventually. At the moment, or maybe our API does support it actually at the moment, but at the moment it doesn't in the app. But it is our intention that if you have permission, you should be able to do that. We've always kept our app designed, personnel and training app designed for just the basic member. And we focused on that functionality to get that right first. And we're now at a point where we're starting to build out some of those admin pieces of functionality. Okay, so that would be our intention. You can pop them on the helmet or their ID card and be able to qualify them. Okay, we're also looking at, and I don't have a timeline on this at the moment, but we are looking at the ability to create some form of logbook or competency-based training log. And I know that's in high demand, and we are looking at that as well. A question in here, is this the new app? I have personnel and training beta and I don't have qualifications. Yes, so if you have the beta, that means we gave you advanced access to the app. So you were one of our test group users. Thank you very much. You need to uninstall that, or I think if you just go to the App Store, download personnel and training again, it'll override it, or it might install it beside it. You might have a very old version there. So just have a look in the App Store and delete what you have if you do that. Kyle was one of our previous guests on the stream. Fantastic, Kyle. I hope you're doing well. Kyle's in British Columbia with search and rescue there. So great functionality added with the RFID tags. Can this be used in incident management? Yeah, so the same tag, once you associate it with a member, we will be going down that route in incident management with the check-in, check-out on an incident. But version 1 is very much just in the personnel training app. So we want to get that right. And we'll be providing all the tags, stickers, codes, everything. It'll be a full package. So we're getting there. I believe Julian, who's working on it, has got we've got a prototype stage, and we'll soon be going out to first test, and then we'll revise it again before production release. So it's not far away, a couple of weeks, I'd guess.